Hi guys, I'm really excited um, starting this video channel. So I'm producing series of videos to teach anyone who's interested in learning to create web apps using Shiny. All right, so um, you should have some knowledge about R because Shiny is an R package. Um, so if you haven't already, I recommend that you study. So here's a good resource. So data science with R. Oh, so it's R for data science. So this is a textbook, uh, written by Hadley Wigan. I would say this is a textbook that will be equivalent of the Bible. All right. So this is a really great resource to start learning R. Um, so do that first if you haven't already. So what is a Shiny? So Shiny is a framework for web applications designed particularly for data analysis. All right. So the examples of Shiny apps. So it's better to see what it does, right? So you can Google Shiny Gallery. So Shiny for R Gallery. All right. So here you can scroll down to see examples. So for example, here, let me click Kanein's example. So you could see the user interface here. So this is what it looks like, um, the app, right? So the thing is, if you want to share your data analysis, right? Instead of sharing a static report, you could create a web app where the users can interact. In other words, the users can change the input and see how the output changes, right? So great thing about this gallery is that it not only has the user interface, it also has the code, right? So this is a great thing, great resource, the Shiny Gallery. And just scroll down here and you can see a lot of examples, all right? Okay. So those are examples of Shiny. Take some time to go through Shiny Gallery to get a feel for what Shiny does or what Shiny's for, and prerequisites. So again, this is for someone who has some knowledge or some experience with R. So you should have R and R Studio installed, and so that's that. And the textbook that I'm going to use. Um, so here, mastering Shiny. So if you Google that, so mastering Shiny, welcome. So this is a textbook that I'm going to use again, written by the same author, Hadley Wigan. All right. So this is what we're going to use. There are four blocks. So getting started, Shiny in action, and mastering reactivity, best practices. We're going to focus on getting started and Shiny in action. All right. Okay. So when I was learning how to use Shiny, right, with this textbook. I mean, this is a great resource, and Hadley had done a great job. Um, However, there are a few things that I wished I had as a resource when I was learning, and those things are um, the short tutorial videos. So, for example, let's say here, so Hadley has this code here, and he usually has this um, user interface, right? So this is a code, what you need in the back end, and this is what it shows in the front end of the app, right? So he does a great job, but uh, I thought it would have been better if there's a tutorial video, right? So that's what I'm going to focus on, right? So you should use my videos um, and this textbook together. So that is what I'm going to focus on, the hands-on stuff, showing you the code and what the app actually does. And the other thing is this textbook does not discuss deployment. So in other words, so you created an app and you you can run this app on your local computer. But if you want to share your app with the world, then you need to publish this. So we call that deployment, right? There are different ways to do that. The easiest way is publishing your app on shinyapps.io, right? So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. And the third thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the end of chapter exercise. Okay. In every chapter. And then shinyapps.io. So you need to sign up for this website to deploy your apps. Um, so, I mean, the signing up process is as easy as a snap. So shinyapps.io. So So there's a sign up button, right? So you can sign up. But there are a couple of things that I want to point out. So let me click on pricing. So there are different plans. I want you to sign up for free plan. Okay, free plan. Now there are some limitations on free plan. So 5 applications only. Okay. Um, and 25 active hours. So if you click on this link, so active hours are hours your applications are not idle. So make sure so during the semester when you're taking the course, make sure that you do not share your published app with anyone else but me, right? Because you only have 24 hours a month. Otherwise you're gonna have to pay. So the next plan up will be a starter plan, $13 a month. So in the worst case scenario, you're gonna have to pay $13 a month over the 4 month long semester, right? So that'll be like what, $52, right? But if you don't share with anyone but me, for grading purposes, it's not likely to you exceed 25 hours per month limit, all right? And also, because there are only 5 applications limit, um, at the end of each chapter, after your assignments are graded, you need to archive them. Okay, so that's the way we're gonna do using this free plan. All right. Okay, and then the project setup. So, all right. So once you have R and RStudio installed, this is my RStudio. I was doing some work. So you should see none here after you install R and RStudio. And when you open RStudio, you should have everything blank here. And upper right corner here with a drop down menu, you should see none here. And click the drop down arrow and select new project. Right? Right. Sorry about that. And then select new directory, new project, and directory name. So let's name this Mastering Shiny, right? And where do we want to save this project? Click Browse. I recommend that you save this the desktop. Then open, and then create project. All right. So it's creating a new project, and you should see Mastering Shiny over here, so that you should be in the right place. Now I'm gonna close this out, and then go to the desktop, and there you go. So here I have Mastering Shiny folder. Okay. So from now on, every time you start doing assignment for this course, you need to double click to open this folder. Okay. Is it already open here? Okay. Hold on. All right. There you go. So here you should have this Mastering Shiny project file. So if you hover over this file, you should see our project, the type at the top, right? So you need to double click this file to open RStudio. So this is the way you should open RStudio to go into this course project, Mastering Shiny. Okay, and upper right corner here, um, you should have Files pane. Okay, so here you're going to create folders per chapter. So for example, there's a new folder button, and you can so here. So let's do 01. Chapter 1. The reason that I start with a number here is to make it easier to arrange folders in order. Okay, and then chapter 2. Make sure that you have no spaces between words and numbers here. So folders name or files names should not have any spaces. Oh, did I cancel it? All right, so 2, chapter 2. Okay. Oh, all right. So let me refresh. There you go. All right. Okay. So you're going to do this for each chapter moving forward. All right. And make sure that you see Mastering Shiny upper right corner drop down menu. Okay. If you see none here, you're not in the right place. So saving files in the right place is very important when we publish our apps. Okay. All files should be in the same folder as the app.r file. We're going to discuss this later. All right. So at this point, um, it's important that you are in the right place, right folder, right project. All right. So that is all for this welcome chapter. All right. I'll see you in the next video.